Okay, I need to know if anybody can hear me. The new microphone. Playing the Sioux Greyhounds, 18U versus the 16U Fox Motors AAA team. So getting ready, warm-ups. This is game 2. First game was 4-1 Fox. 1 penalty against Fox. I think maybe 3 penalties against the Sioux. The previous game, we went 15 minutes, 2 periods of 15 minutes and 1 period of 17 minutes, and we had extra ice time, so this time we may go a little bit longer. All right. Okay, so I'm talking quiet. Can you hear me? I wonder if I turn up the volume. If that works. All right, can you hear me? Is that better? Can you hear the outside noise? Okay, so I'm talking quiet. Can you hear me? I wonder if I turn up the volume. Does that sound better? I know the game is live, so that part's working. All right. All right. Let's go, girls. Girls are hyped up. A couple burgers for lunch. Tropical smoothie, whatever else was in the local Gaylord restaurant. All right. All right. Looks like we might have the same refs as earlier. Starting lineup. Elbers at center. Pistelli right wing. Kidd left wing. Fisher right D. And Westrick left D. Westrick gets the puck, gets it out of the zone, chips it up the boards. Getting it deep. Soo coming around the back of the net. Kidd giving pressure. Fisher on the boards. It's sent behind the net. Soo picks it up, bounces it up the half boards. Soo tries to get it out of the zone. Picked up by Fisher. Fisher finds Elbers center ice. Elbers trying to get a shot off. Can't get it. Gets it back to Westrick. Westrick hits a pad, skating after it. Picks it off the Sioux girl, sends it back. Elbers is there. It goes back to Westrick. Westrick to Fisher. Fisher looking for Pistelli. Pistelli gets it in deep and goes for a change. Behind the net is Soo. 14 picking it up. Goes to pass it. Whiffs on the pass. Picked up by Grollo. Grollo skating through, looking for a shot. Deflected high up off the glass. Pulsic behind the net. Finds Grollo. Grollo up to the point to Walkus. Walkus puts the shot through the net. Hits a skate. There's traffic in front. It squirts back out. Walker's back on the point. Along the boards. Sends it deep. Can't get a clean shot off. Right-hand shot on the boards. Grollo to Saunders. Saunders shot wide of the net. Labonte looking for Saunders. It's a little bit wide of her stick. She has to chase it down. She reverses. Up ice to Pulsic. Pulsic winding. Finds it at Walkus. Walkus skating down. Gets over the red line. Knocked into the boards. Gets it deep. Welch hits her shin pads. Able to keep it into the zone. Backhands it down. Krakowski keeps it in on the blue line. Down the half wall. Philo finds it. Philo looking for Dixon. It's a battle. Coming out with it is Dixon. Backhands it towards the net. Just goes wide of the net. Philo tries a stick lift. Misses. Krakowski keeps it on the boards. On the half wall. Soo comes out with it. Number 9 skating down. Dixon pressuring. Ooh, Dixon hits the boards hard. Shot on net from Soo. Picking it up behind the net is Michaud. Michaud coming down. Reverses. Bounces it off the board. Looking for Krakowski. It's a little wide and Philo is there to pick it up. Krakowski supporting. 2-on-2. Battle by the Zamboni gate. Digging is Welch, and the ref is going to whistle it dead. Line change for Fox. Coming out is Westrick and Fisher on D, and we got Campbell, Smith, and Elbers in the front line. Elbers to take the face off. Soo takes a shot, hits a shin pad. Now Smith has a breakaway. Elbers coming in to support. Elbers, beautiful. Able to do a little gypsy-do and shoots up and over the goalie. First goal of the game goes to Elbers from Smith. All right, face off, one back. Westrick, cross ice to Fisher. Fisher bouncing it up. Oh, hits the back of Smith and stays in the zone. Fisher gets it back, coming out on her backhand, reverses. Reverses again, looking down ice, staying with the puck, chips it in and goes for change. Goalie plays it to the right. Picked up by the Sioux, but picked off by Grollo. Grollo's got support on the boards. Soo gets it back. They bounce it off the boards. Pastelli's there to pick it up, sends it to the point, bounces over Saunders' stick and into the bench. So we're going to have a face-off. Okay. Grollo wins it to Pastelli. Pastelli's shot blocked. Up to the point to Saunders. Saunders walks the blue line to Tid. Tid to Saunders. Saunders back in, blocked in front. In the corner. Girl goes down from the Soo. Tid holding strong. Tid up to the point to Saunders. Saunders dipsy-do, but can't get it through, but gets it back. It's picked up by Tid. Tid makes a move. Picks out the girl looking for the shot. Finds Pastelli. Pastelli can't get a clean shot off. Grollo to the point to Walkus. Grollo back up to the point. Saunders shot blocked loose behind the net. Soo picks it up. Pressure comes out of the zone. Walkus there holding it in. Goes back into the Soo zone. Staying with it is Tid. Tid keeping pressure. Soo to the left-hand side. Almost picked off by Welch, but Walkus gets it. She sends it deep to, or not deep enough to Pulisic. Pulisic can't get out of the zone with it. D change, and we got Mashad and Krakowski. Mashad coming up the left-hand side, keeping the puck. Two girls on her, gets it forward, not deep enough. Krakowski taking the girl down the right-hand side. Shot left to the net. Welch chips it up the boards. Pulisic trying to pick it up, goes through center ice to the Soo. Soo sends it deep into the zone. Krakowski picks it up behind the net. Up the boards to Pulisic. Can't keep it cleanly. Krakowski back again, safely gets it out of the zone. Chasing it down is the Soo. Doing the fake skate fast for the icing call. Runs into the referee. And the face-off will go all the way down in the defensive zone for Fox. In net is Rylan Stoltz, number 32. On defense, we have 27 Westrick, 44 Fisher. Elber's taking the face-off. Philo and Dixon flanking center. Westrick picks it up, backhands it out of the zone. The Soo has it coming through center ice. Staying on it is Dixon. If she wasn't hooked and dragged to the ground, she would have come off with the puck. Coming back down, trying to cut through center ice. Oh, whiffed on the shot. Elvis trying to get it out. Dixon is there. It comes out of the zone, picked up by Philo. Philo, left-hand player, coming down the right hand, cuts in front. Goalie poke checks it away. She can't get a clean shot off. Into the corner. Hits Dixon. She can't keep it cleanly. Saunders picks it up on the left-hand side, gets it deep into the zone while Fox goes for change. Grollo covered by two players in the corner. Coming in to help is Smith and Campbell on the far side. Lots of stick action. Picked up by Smith, but tripped but not fall, so there's no call. Soo send it around the other side. Grollo is there to support. Smith coming in. Grollo. And then Campbell comes up. Nice quick shot. Goalie sends it to the far half board. Getting a piece of it again was Campbell. Walkus picks it up. Bounces it off the boards to Grollo. Grollo center ice to Smith. Smith coming down. Can't keep it cleanly, and the Soo have it behind the net. Fox going for a change. Soo trying to take advantage. Cuts through, number 9 with some speed, but picked off by Welch. Welch backhands it out, looking for Tid. Tid has it. Welch goes and picks it back up. Whoops, I went a little too far. Cross ice to Krakowski. Krakowski finds Tid on the blue line, just right in her feet, so she can't pick it up. Soo send it up the boards. Welch trying to chip it forward to the D. It stays with it, hits a shin pad. Block shot. Coming down the side. Soo sends it deep. Krakowski picking it up. Looking for Pastelli. That's a sloppy puck movement as it's hitting shin pads and people. Gets out of the zone. Kid skating for it. Krakowski chips it. Finds Welch. Able to pick it up from behind her and keep it. Takes another shot. There's a rebound. Nobody there. Tid on the half wall. Tid gets the puck. Tid again on the half wall reversing. Drops it to Polsic. Polsic reverse plays. Westrick picks it up on the blue line, circling around, gets another shot. It's deflected up and over the net. Far side, Labonte covering D. Polsic digging. Elbers into support, and the Sioux sent it across ice. Picked up by Westrick. Westrick to with Fisher. Fisher bounces it off the board, not hard enough, so picked up by the Sioux. The Sioux making some dangling moves, but Westrick able to stay in the lane and foil her plans. Fisher behind the net, looking up ice. Looking for Labonte. Labonte has to chip it into the neutral zone. Pulsic's there. They go across ice to the Sioux. Labonte gets a piece of that puck. It goes high and wide. Grollo and Westrick. Two original Fox players from boys. Battling in the corner. Fisher picking up behind the net. Looks for Pulsic on the half-boards. She gets it out of the zone. But Sioux throws it back in the far corner. Can't get it out of the zone. Fisher. Sioux sends it back in. Westrick behind the net. Taken down. And we're going to have a penalty. We're going to have a hook. So Fox to go on the power play. Puck's going to go all the way down the other end. All right. We got Walkus and Saunders on D. Dixon, Welch, and Philo. Walkus has it. We got a whistle for something. Nobody really knows what's going on. It was kind of like a wet whistle. Maybe he didn't actually mean to blow it or was going to blow it for something and didn't actually. Oh, the clock never actually started either. Okay, now it started. Welch has it. Dixon coming in. She's got screen. She backhands it. Philo setting up that screen in front. Welch bounces it up. Finds Saunders. Saunders on the blue line. Low shot. Wide of the net. Walker's coming down to support. Philo. Cross ice to Dixon. Dixon gets a shot. Left of the net. Sioux sends it all the way down. Goalie throws it to Walkus. Walkus up the boards to Welch. Oh. Blows the tires, Dixon. Dixon, Welch. Saunders. Saunders cross ice to Walkus. D to D pass. Walkus coming down. Right hand side. Right hand shot. Looking. Keeps it. Reverses. Oh, Jane Smith comes in to cover D. Stays with it. Dragged down. Campbell coming in to get it. Walkus picks it up on the blue line. Backhands it towards the net. Goalie sends it to the corner with the pad save. Welch reversing. Oh, just wide of the net. Krakowski now in. Welch picks it up in the slot. Gets a shot. And goalie holds that in the bread basket. Penalty is killed off. Okay, Elbers to take the face off. Ties up the girl, but Soo comes out with it. They send it behind the net. Cross ice, picked off by Elbers just out of the zone. Oh, sorry. She sends it deep. Lots of action in this end of the ice. Mashad backhands it down. Castelli picks it up. Looks across ice, finds Tid in the skate. Tid into the far corner. Soo send it behind the net. Looking for a cross ice pass. Grella comes in and makes sure she can't catch that. Tid chips it forward to herself. It goes on net, and goalie covers it up. 3:31 to go in the first period. 1-0 Fox. We've got Grollo, Pulsic, and Labonte up front with Fisher and Westrick playing D. Grollo takes the face off. It's behind the net. Fisher coming down hard. Pulsic steals it. Circling around, finds Grollo at the top of the circles. Soo somehow comes out with that puck. Labonte comes out with that, looking across ice. Hits a Soo player in the chest, but she's staying with it, but can't pick it up. Pulsic pressuring, center ice. They chip it. That's offsides, but according to the ref, they didn't touch it. Grollo comes down, gets taken down. We got a whistle. The team not happy about that. And we're gonna have a roughing or boarding call. Coming out, we got Lucas and Saunders on D, Welch, Dixon, and Philo at the front end of the power play. Yeah, it takes a while to put the penalties up on the board. Oh, she got it. All right. Welch shaking the face off. Battle. Saunders comes up with it. Drops it off to Dixon, who reverses and turns. Makes a move. She still has it. She's going behind the net. She's looking for a pass. She's in the corner. Gets it in the slot, looking for Philo. Philo's a little bit covered. She's going down. Gets a shot. Ooh, just deflected wide. And the Sioux gets it out of the zone. All the way down. No icing now. Stott's playing with it. Or finds Saunders. Saunders reverses. She's got a girl on her. Girl lifts her stick. Walker's coming in to help. And so is Welch, but coming out with it is Philo down the right-hand side. Philo tries to find Dixon, but it hits a Sioux player. Krakowski. Not much of a power play from Fox. Oh, two girls. The pass goes between two girls that thought the other one was going to play it, and we're going to have an icing. So, face off in the Fox defensive zone. Albert's taking the face off, ties it up. Jane Smith comes in, ships it up and out of the zone, but stays with it. Soo sends it all the way deep. Mashad behind the net, coming out with some speed. Misses Albers, and Campbell tries to pick it up. Albers behind the net, looking for Krakowski. Krause Smith. Smith to Albers. Albers down the right-hand side. Chips it around. Campbell giving chase. Smith picks it up on the half wall. Sends it to the point to Krakowski. Krakowski across to Mashad. Mashad back to Krakowski. Penalty is over. Smith corrals it. Staying with it, pinned on the boards. Campbell in there to help. Goes past the D and into the defensive zone. Picked up by Krakowski. Bounces it off the boards to Mashad. Mashad back to Krakowski. Krakowski back to Mashad. 40 seconds left in the period. Goes into the slot. Picked up by Krakowski. She finds Castelli. Castelli coming out of the zone. 2-3 girls on her, and the puck goes into the bench of the Sioux. And they're not stopping the clock. Ooh, lost a couple seconds. All right, face off just outside the defensive zone. Rolo wins it back. Fisher calls for it. Sioux comes out with it. Castelli trying to steal it. Westrick is there. Fisher, they send it up. Tid gets it out. Oh, trying to get it out of the zone. We got 2-1-0. Puck in the corner, end of the first. All right, how do I change the... All right. All right. Switching ends for the second period. Got Tid, Grollo, Castelli, Westrick, and Fisher. One back to Fisher. Fisher coming down left-hand side. Puck deflected high. Sioux picks it up and sends it back, but Fisher gets it. Through the center ice looking for Tid. Tid covered. Ooh, blowing a tire is Fisher, staying on the girl circling is Fox. Grollo steals the puck. Fisher sends it up across the boards. Tid's there. Grollo supporting. Tid trying to come out with it. It goes back, goes through Fisher's legs. Behind the net is Westrick. Tying the girl up. Coming in to help is Grollo. Grollo backhands at center ice. Tid able to get it and go full with some speed. She blows a tire, but Pastelli's there trying to stay with it. Has to send it to the corner as she's covered. She sends it in front. And Tid is almost there. Able to tip it in, but it goes a little bit wide. Puck takes a crazy bounce off the boards, and Saunders able to keep it in. Now sent deep down the zone, down for icing. Sioux. So puck face-off will come to the offensive zone of Fox. Saunders and Walkus on B. Balch takes the face-off, sends it back, but the Sioux comes in and gets it. Walkus pressures to go to the outside, and forces the puck into their bench. Face-off will be outside of the defensive zone. Welch take the face-off again. It's loose in the neutral zone, and Soo comes out with it. They try to send it cross ice, but Welch picks it up. Welch runs into her own player. Walkus foils that breakaway. Welch stripped of the puck. Walkus comes out with it, coming out with some speed, coming down the right-hand side. Tries to chip it forward. Hits a skate, staying on it. It's in the neutral zone. It's stuck on the line, and the refs are going to call it for a face-off. Albert's taking the face-off. Soo comes up with it. Kurkowski almost knocked off the puck, but stands her ground, and then Albert sends it deep. Refs calling no ice. Oh, Jesus Christ. Philo ran into the back of the boards. I mean, the back of the net, knocked herself out. Not sure what happened there. Far wall. Kurkowski comes, trying to cut it out. Gets it out of the zone. Through some traffic. Soo pick it up. Kurkowski's still there. They get it. Soo gets it deep. Michaud to pick it up. Michaud tries to go through, but picked off by the Sioux. On the half walls is Philo. Sioux gets it towards net, but not on net. Kurkowski taken down in the corner. Battling is Dixon. And now they're going to call it dead again. Another face-off. Face-off in the defensive zone for Fox. We got Grollo to take the face-off. Campbell comes through to pick it up. Can't get it cleanly. Goes to the far side. Smith. Can't get it out cleanly. And there's a battle. Fisher behind the net. Backhands it. Just past Westrick. Takes a weird bounce. Westrick gets it out of the zone. Smith chasing it down with some speed. Cuts through. Doesn't get a clean shot off. Grollo there to help. Cross ice for the Sioux. Coming down the right-hand side. Fisher leaning in. Shot. Knocked away by Stoltz. Fisher behind the net. Sends it back the other way. Westrick gets it up off the glass. Does not get it out first time, but successfully the second time, and we're going to have an icing. Fox will go for the change. Face off by Welch, front of the corner. Walkus battling. Welch comes out. She's behind the net. Finds Pastelli on the far right. Pastelli banks it down. Tid's got some speed. Picks it up in the corner. Back up the boards. Just over Walkus' stick. Walkus then takes a weird bounce. But Pastelli's able to pick it up. Pastelli and Walkus and Welch and Pastelli Sioux have it. Looking pressured by Tid. They force her to retreat. She goes cross ice. Centering pass. Girl can't keep it. Saunders coming down the left-hand side. Tries to cut through. Stripped of the puck. Centering pass. Michaud tips it. It goes behind the net. Tid picks it up. Coming down with some speed. It's stripped away. Ooh. And Welch sends the girl to the ground, and then she holds on to her. So I guess they're even. Rashad tripped, but able to get back up. Finds Pulsick. Pulsick trying to keep hold of it. Welch sends it into the corner. Labonte coming in with fresh legs to pick it up. Tries to make a move, taken away. Behind the net, the Sioux come out, looking across ice. Pulsick takes that away, but they've got some speed. Kurkowski picks it up, pokes it down. Labonte coming. She's got Elbers with her. Cross ice pass. Elbers, oh, shoots right into the glove. Albers take this face off. She's got Pulsick, Labonte. It's tied up center ice. Goes to the point. Mashad sends it down back to the face-off dot. The Sioux coming around, reversing. Go up the boards. Mashad there. Pulsick able to keep it in the zone, but it hits the Sioux girl on the skates. Kurkowski fell on the boards. Cross ice is the Sioux. They look for their girl. Cross ice. She chips it. Can't keep it. Oops. Can't keep a clean catch and sends it deep. So we're going to have an icing call and a face-off back down in the offensive zone for Fox. Grollo with the face-off. Dixon on the left. Philo on the right. Behind the net is the Sioux. Philo. And Grollo. Ooh, Grollo tries to go around, but taken by Sioux. Coming back is Dixon on the forecheck. I'm surprised there's no offsides right there, but we're going to have a, looks like we're going to have a delayed penalty on the Sioux. Fisher coming through center ice, reversing, finds Westrick. Westrick kicks it forward to Grollo. Grollo, no, okay, there was no penalty. It must have been offsides. I saw the ref with his hand up, so. All right, coming across. Grollo, Westrick. Philo, it's put into the slot. No Fox players there. Cross ice. Walker tries to kick it to herself. Goes behind the net. Westrick picks it up. Stripped away. Shot in front. Walker sends it back with the backhand out of the zone. And so does Dixon. Dixon away with some speed. Oh, hits. Dang, gets taken down. No call. Wow. As her shot goes into the glove, it looked like she was hooked. But Office, far side, picking up the puck. Bounces off the backboards behind the net to Saunders. Saunders to Smith. Smith up the ice. Is sent in deep to Welch, but too deep, and we're going to have a icing. We're going to have a goalie swap right now, halfway through the game. We've got Schultz and switching out, and Datillo in. Welch to take the face off. Welch fixing it up, sends it across ice, looking for Campbell. Didn't bounce off the boards hard enough. Deflected to the corner is Datillo. Welch picks it up with cross ice, looking for Campbell. Walkus, Campbell. Smith picks it up. Smith. Left hand, pulls it to her backhand, can't get a clean shot off. Mashad was able to briefly keep it in the zone. Saunders behind the net to Mashad. Mashad to Saunders. Saunders bouncing it up off the glass, but not enough of a bounce to get out of the zone. She again bounces it up, and this time it does get out, and Campbell trying to have the breakaway. Tied up. Welch coming in to support. Tid. Centering pass. Cross ice. Mashad trying to get a piece of it. Goes behind or beside the net. Saunders. Bouncing it. Tid. Saunders. Doesn't play it cleanly. It goes cross ice, but staying with it. Albers picks it up. Goes to send it down and hits their bench again. For the, I think this is the third or fourth time this game. .5:13 to go in the second. I think we were going to play 17 minutes, but I don't think we did. Westrick behind the net. Backhands it up. Skelly trying to find it. It's in the slot. Two Fox girls argue over it. Ooh. Shot on net and picked out of the crease is Fisher. Reversing. Gets it up. Not out. Back down to her. Sit behind the net. Battling. Goes up to the point. They get a shot, and Dattilo gloves that down. Hawks not able to get that puck out of the zone cleanly. Line change. Rollo in the center. Labonte. And Dixon. Now, Pulsic. Puck goes towards the net. Behind the net, Krakowski's battling. Supporting is Grollo. Grollo trying to come out with it, tries to kick it forward, and then Mashad comes out, bounces it up off the boards, doesn't get out of the zone. It's back in the corner. Grollo coming out, looking up, and decides to keep skating with it. Coming down with some speed on the left-hand side. Left-hand shot goes to cut through. Puck is stripped. Labonte there to support. Behind the net. Goes up to the point. Krakowski picks it up. Looking for Grollo. Grollo back to Pulsic. Pulsic back to Grollo. Grollo looking for the give and go. Mashad keeps it in on the blue line. Down to the corners. Pulsic. She bounces it back up to Mashad. Mashad walks the blue line. Pokes it down, back down to Pulsic. Pulsic shoots wide of the net. Welch in the corner. Digging. Labonte supporting. Dixon comes in, picks it up, makes some moves, stripped away. Stays with it though, and gets it back. And then Welch comes in to help. Cross ice to Mashad. Mashad reverses, looking for Labonte. Labonte covered. Mashad comes back up with it. She comes down with some speed. Cutting through, making moves, gets a shot, goes behind the net. Philo picking up the rebound, far side. Philo working it, fakes a move. Still has it, backhands it to the point. Mashad walks it, looks for Dixon. It's in the corner. Dixon coming out with some speed, reverses around, still looks. Poke checked away, but Philo picks that one up. Oops, sends it behind the net, goes to far side. Krakowski picks it up. She makes it to Welch. Welch, cross ice, chipped. Nice shot from Dixon. Looking for that one-timer, but had to slow down as the Sioux were able to get a stick on the pass. Welch looking for the point. It's looking like a power play for Fox. Dixon on the half wall. Cuts through, still has it, backhands it, just wide of the net. Behind the net, Sioux send it up. Saunders is there. She's able to pass it to herself up the board, stays with it. Philo, Welch, And then the Sioux looking to try to get an icing for change. I thought we saw tip that, and it wouldn't be an icing, but I guess either the refs didn't see it or she didn't actually tip it. And the face-off will go back down into the offensive zone for Fox. Saunders and Walkus on D. We got Campbell, Albers, and Smith on forward. Albers taking the face-off. The Sioux comes up with it. Smith, relentless in her forecheck, comes out with it. But then the Sioux strip it away. Saunders able to keep it in on the blue line, sends it deep. Smith behind the net. Smith looking up the point, trying to cut through. She still has it with some speed. Walkus able to backhand it and keep it in the zone. Sioux comes out with it. Walkus sends it back into the zone. D-to-D pass from the Sioux. Pressure from Campbell. Forcing it across ice again. The Sioux still not coming out with it. Ooh. Campbell strips it. Albers again coming down, gets a shot high. Goalie blocks it down in front. Nobody there. Sioux coming out, coming down. Castelli giving chase. Saunders picks up the pass. Tidd backhands it across to Grollo. Grollo covered, taken away. D change. Grollo staying on it. Not giving her any room and takes it away. Cross ice finds Castelli. Castelli cuts back across. Can't keep it cleanly, but they hit it to Tidd. Tidd gets a shot. Oh, Grollo almost with the rebound. Good effort from Fox there to keep that puck and keep the team alive. Looking for those rebounds, trying to bury it. 19 seconds left. Grollo wins it back to Westrick. Westrick can't get a clean pass off. Both D over on one side, and goalie covers that with 6 seconds left. Grollo to take the face off. Westrick gets it safely out of the zone. They didn't start the clock. They still haven't started the clock. Oh, now they started the clock. So we got a couple extra seconds. Hopefully nobody scores in that time, and then there'll be an uproar as they killed it off right there. Still 1-0. The earlier game was 4-1 Fox. Looks like we have the same referees too. Third period, 1-0. Are they still doing 15-minute periods? Were they doing 15-minute periods? Did you see? We had, yeah, because it's only 4:20, and we're going into the third period. Oh, they're doing 17 for this one. Got an hour and a half game clock time and no Zamboni cut, but we were doing 15-minute periods. So without much whistle blowing, the periods go pretty quick. So we're going to do 17 in the third, and that will mean 2-minute penalties. Welch taking this face off, wins it back to Fisher. Fisher sends it deep. On her backhand, Labonte behind the net. Westrick sends it into the corner. Sioux send it far side. Fisher able to help keep it in. They send it to the slot. Westrick gets a shot. It's deflected. Soo picks it up. Soo chips it forward. Fisher picks it up. Fisher to Labonte. Labonte chips it off the boards, finds Welch. Welch reverses, gets it. Ooh, tries to get it towards the net, hits a skate. Michaud chips it into the zone, but the Soo comes out with it. Now Michaud has it, finds Pulsic. Pulsic to Labonte. Labonte trying to cut across. Stick lifted. Elbers coming in with some speed. The Soo behind the net. Reversing the other way. Dixon staying on it. Comes up with the steal, but then it has it poke checked off her stick. Michaud finds Elbers. They're saying it's tipped, no icing. Chasing it is Philo. Philo picks it up. Finds Michaud on the point. Shot deflected. Elbers is there, tries to kick it forward, bounces off of Michaud's stick. Krakowski. Looking for Michaud. Michaud backhands it up. Finds Philo, or looking for Philo. The Soo cross ice. They miss their intended player. It goes in deep into the zone. Picked up by Grollo. She circles around, bounces it off the boards to herself. Now back behind the net. Michaud has it. Philo chips it in and out. Fox goes for change, and we're going to have icing. 14:51 to go in the third. Grollo take the face off. You got Walkus and Saunders on D. Soo wins it to the point. Walkus strips it away, backhands it up. Looking for Smith, who's held. Campbell chasing. They backhand it behind the net. Looking up the board. Smith picks that off. Tries to get it deep and is taken down. Walker sends it into the zone. They're saying offsides. They send it back down. Walker's picking it up behind the net. Finds Saunders. Saunders looking for Smith. Smith finds Grollo. Grollo trying to get through. Sends it deep, and they say icing. Welch should take the face off. Ties it up. Coming in is Tid. Tid coming down left-hand side with some speed. Makes some moves. Cuts across. Sends it behind the net looking Welch. Castelli rotates. Castelli falling as she gets a shot off. Looks like she might have hurt her knee, but she gets a nice strong shot off. Welch. One to the point. Fisher backhands it into the corner. Far corner. Castelli looking for Welch. Stick battle. Goes far corner. Westrick is there. Welch chips it up. Finds herself. Looking for Castelli. Cross ice. D to D, and picked up by Castelli. Trying to go through the feet. I get it. Oh, nice poke check from Michaud. Pressuring is Welch. Tid doesn't let their pass get off. Pulsic pressuring. Another shot on net. Picked up by Krakowski. She reverses. Stays with it. Looking for Pulsic on the half wall. Pulse it covered. Can't get it out. Soo reverse and send it far ice. Welch picks it up. It goes into the slot deflected, and they get a shot up high over the shoulder of Datillo as they stole that puck. $12:25 to go in the third. Puck in the corner. Walkus to Saunders. Saunders to Albers. Albers looking for Pulsic. Can't get through. Walkus picks it up. Bounces to Pulsic. Pulsic covered. Comes out of the zone and sent deep. No icing. Walkus backhand to Saunders. Saunders looking for Labonte. Labonte chips it to herself off the boards. She's got speed coming down the right-hand side. Right-hand shot. She looks. She's got nice shot there as she's well, I think that was left hand, but either way, she was able to match their goal and take Fox up 2-1. $11:45 to go in the third. Okay, we've got Rolo to take the face off with Dixon and Philo. Westrick and Fisher on D. Soo send it deep into the zone. Behind the net is Fisher. Fisher backhands it to just a little past Westrick. Grollo reversing, and she picks it up. Runs into some traffic. Goes in front of the net, but Westrick picks it up. Safely backhands it out. And Dixon, looking, gets a shot. Goes wide of the net. It might have been deflected. On the far side, she stays with it. Staying on the puck. Coming across is Philo, and Dixon still there. It gets out of the zone. Krakowski picks it up. Makes a little move. Taken down. No call. Cross ice to Fisher. Fisher staying with it. Gets it deep and goes for a change. Welch trying to steal it. Smith comes in. Michaud able to take it away. It hits somebody. Nobody knows where it is, but Welch comes out with it. Welch circling through the zone. Chips it forward looking for Smith. It's a little hard to handle. The Sioux going across ice. Michaud gets it out. Smith. No one in front of her, so she keeps going. They take it away. Campbell supporting. Welch is there. Goes cross ice. Sioux pass to themselves. Krakowski there. Backhands looking for Michaud. Michaud and Krakowski right next to each other. Up the boards. Smith battling. They come across. Hits Welch's shin pad. Smith battling hard. End of the shift. Michaud gets it out of the zone. And they're going to say icing, but Fox needed that change. 9:42 to go in the third. A 17-minute period. We're going to have Saunders and Walkus on D with Bastelli, Welch, and Elvers, and Tid. Albers take the face off. Coming through is Tid. Taller Sioux girl able to just keep it in the zone. It's behind the net. Saunders reverses. Sends it up the boards. Nobody's there. The shot goes wide of the Sioux, wide of the net, behind the net. Castelli. Walkus. Battling in the corner. Ooh, it goes into the slot, takes a bounce, but bounces wide of the net. Through the creases. The Sioux. People are yelling something. Ooh, Elbers tries to get out of the zone and is stripped away. And then Pastelli helps her, and then it hits her in the chest. Tid staying with it. Saunders looking forward. Pastelli blows a tire. Elbers looking for Tid, center ice. Ooh, nice save from Rutillo. As the Sioux picked off the passes. All right, we're going to have Grollo. Sioux taking a slap shot. Labonte gets a stick on it and slows it down. It's behind the net. Fisher has it. She finds out Grollo. Grollo does a little spin move. Chips the puck up. Skating it down is Pulisic with some speed. She's able to catch it before it goes. Oh, sends it to the slot, but covered is Labonte. Fisher turns. Fisher has speed coming through. Gets a shot. It's a lofty shot, and the goalie blocks it to the corner. 8:15, 2-1 game. Far side. Labonte trying to steal it. Goes behind for an icing. So it'll be down in the Fox offensive zone. We've got Michaud and Krakowski on D with Dixon, Philo, and Welch centering. Welch takes face off. Dixon comes in and Philo gets it. She looks for Michaud. Michaud makes it back off the boards. Looking for Philo. Welch is coming in to picks it up. Circling, reverses, backhands towards the net. It's loose. Ref, late whistle. And some goalie protection going on. Welch winning it kind of to the side to Philo. Goes in and gets it. Philo tied up. It goes up the boards. The Sioux coming out with it with some speed. Trying to cut through, but leaning on her is Krakowski, not giving her a lane. Krakowski stops her. Welch chips it up. Coming across is Philo. They send it back. Philo backhands it. Ooh, almost out of the zone as they kick save it in. Now it goes down deep. Sioux picking it up. Dixon pressuring. And the forcing of the puck down, and that should be icing. She wasn't over the red line. Michaud to Krakowski. Krakowski looking up, finds Elbers. Elbers picks that up. She's right-hand side, right-hand shot. Goes to take a slap shot, hits the girl's skate. Smith has it. Behind the net is Campbell. Walkus picks up the deflected pass from. She's going through, cuts through. 5 players, still has it. Bouncing puck, staying with it, still has it. Circles round, gets a shot. Oh my God! That was filthy! Holy balls! Yes, that's my daughter. Can you tell? Oh, that was filthy! I got that one. Holy cow! 6:22. Write that one down, man. Oof. Dang, I'm speechless right now. Shot on net. Take that one. Whew. All right. Back to the job at hand. All right, we got Saunders and Walkus on D. Grollo taking the face off with Tid and Pastelli. Grollo wins it to Pastelli. It's up in her chest. She drops it down and can't keep it on her Stick, battling on the half wall. Grollo behind the net, bouncing it up. Tid trying to bounce it forward, hits the Soo skates. Back down is Grollo. Far side. Castelli, back behind the net. All right, little backhand from Saunders, can't keep it clean. Walkus in the corner. Staying with it. Soo comes out with it. Saunders pinned. Grollo comes in to support. Grollo reversing. All right, we got to go with that forehand. They put it in front, but thank God Pastelli was there to steal the puck. She tries to get it far side out, hits a bunch of snow and cannot get out of the zone. Soo on the point. Shot held down by Dattilo. 5:09 to go in the third. We got Pulisic, Welch, and Labonte with Fisher and Westrick. The Sioux have it on the point. Shot goes through. Dattilo sends it into the corner. Fisher trying to get it behind the net. Oh, they send it in front. Nice poke check from Dattilo. Fisher strips it. Finds Pulisic. Pulisic covered. Can't get it out cleanly. Fisher to just past Westrick. Labonte was there. Okay, Welch now has it behind the net, coming with some speed. Looking for Pulisic, but too close. Labonte chips it back to her. She sends it up to the point to Fisher. Fisher into Westrick's feet. Westrick able to put it into the slot. Coming down is Labonte, keeping some pressure on. Nice back check from Labonte. Welch there to help. Welch kicks it out of the zone. Looking for Pulisic. Stripped by the Sioux as they can't get it clean. Westrick not letting her have any room. They send the shot wide. Kurkowski takes that shot away. She's coming out, bounces it safely off the boards. Not going to be an icing. Not going fast enough. Good change from Fox. Sioux trying to take advantage of it, but can't get it in. Philo strips that one away. Dixon turning, not seeing an opening, keeps skating with it, goes down the right-hand side. Got two girls. Girl shoves her, but she's strong. Another girl tries to take her off her feet, and she's still on her feet, still with the puck, still circling around. But the Sioux take it away. Then Michaud has it on the far side. Doesn't make the obvious D-to-D pass and stays with it. Now she's coming down. Gets a shot just deflected wide. Philo on the half wall in the corner. Does not get it through, but Dixon and Elbers is there. Elbers hooks. Finds Kurkowski on the point. Kurkowski sends it back down into the corner. Dixon making moves. Stripped down like, yep. We're going to get a penalty for that one. He couldn't not call that one. As she kept trying to play and would have taken a shot if she had her arm free. .252 to go in the third. 3-1 Fox. Taking the face off is Grollo with she's got Smith and Campbell and Walkus and Saunders on D. Walkus to Saunders. Saunders walking the blue line. Back to Walkus. Walkus to Smith. Smith gets a shot. Hits a skate. Oh, then she blows a tire. Campbell coming in to help. Walkus has it. Cross ice to Saunders. Saunders going in deep. Leaves the puck for Grollo. There's a lot of snow right there. Grollo gets a shot chipped. It's in front. Oh, and Campbell scores! She gets the backhand in front. Right time, right place, and able to get that puck in. I think that might be Campbell's first goal of the season. Nicely earned. All right, Welch take the face off, wins it back to Fisher. Fisher reversing around. Finds Tid, cross eyes. Lots of snow. Tid can't get a fresh pass off. Tid staying on it, though. The pressure from Fox is good, and then she steals it. She's got Welch. Welch, Tid, backhands. Ooh, oops. Sorry. Backhands, but couldn't get enough height, and the goalie kept it in. Good passing there from Fox, Welch, and Tid. Giving and going. All right, Welch take the face off. Soo wins it. They send it across ice, picked off by Westrick. Kept in the corner. Costelli giving chase. Behind the net, the Soo, far side. They try to send it up, and Tid strips that one off. But somehow they get it. And then Fisher strips that one away. Gets it out of the zone. Tid coming down. Oh, shot in front. Oh, Smith trying to backhand it. There's a battle in front. And think of that. Is that Welch? No, that's Welch. She took on the whole team in front of that net, trying to bury that rebound. Well, we got 1:25 to go. Mashad and Krakowski on D. Labonte centered by Elvers and Pulsic. Comes out of the zone. Pulsic staying on it. The girl. Okay, the other team wants a hook, but I would say that it was their team that was hooking. Labonte pressuring. Mashad comes up with it. Cross ice. Krakowski backhands in front of the net where there's snow. Soo cutting it through. And poke checked away by Mashad. Pulsic coming down with some speed. Both girls take each other out. Fans want a penalty call. Mashad still has it. Sends it deep into the zone. We got 32 seconds. One more change. Soo coming around with some speed. She gets over the red line-ish and sends it deep. Oh, takes a weird bounce in front of the net. Mashad sends that one out, and I think it's going to be on net, so we're not going to have icing. And then they don't call it down until Dixon gets close to it. 11 seconds. Okay, we got Walker, Saunders, Dixon, Frollo, and Philo. They send it behind the net. Walkus keeps it in. Walkus, it's another shot just wide of the net. And that is the end of the game. Great game by Fox.